Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Shawn, and today I'm going to show you how I make my own sublimation patches. So you can get sublimation patches from Amazon, but the only thing is that either they're limited in color, so either you're going to get black, white, red, or blue. And then the shapes, you're limited to certain shapes. So this way you can create your own and you can have fun with it. You could create your own shapes. You could create your own color satin borders, things like that. And so I'm going to be using Econotransfer's Econo-Sub fabric, and I have a piece torn off here, or cut off here. And so on the front, this part is the sublimation fabric, and on the back is a shiny side, and that is the carrier sheet. So that's what you would peel off, and it would be more, you could use this as HTV sublimation material as well. But I like to use it for patches. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and go over the supplies, and then we'll get it hooped up. I already have my designs ready on the machine so we can stitch everything out, and I'll show you how they turn out. So I do again have this is the Econotransfer's Econo-Sub fabric. I have some tearaway stabilizer. I'll be using my 11 by 13 mighty hoop. And I have some scissors as well as some applique scissors, just because some of the patches do have some curves. So these will make it easier to cut them out. And then just my little picking tool here, just so I can peel that carrier sheet up off of the fabric material. So I'm gonna go ahead, go over to the hooping station and get this on the machine and stitched out. So let's head over to the hooping station. Let's get this hooped up. So I already have my bottom ring on here, and then I have my stabilizer, and I've already gone ahead and peeled the backing off of the sublimation fabric. And so that is how it is looking once you peel it off. It is just like fabric. All right, and so now I'm going to get these together, and then we can get them hooped up and onto the machine. So I'm just lining everything up and making sure, I want to make sure everything's good and smooth out. And I'm cut this a little bit too long, so I'm just gonna fold it up here instead of having to go back and cut it again. All right, and there we go. And then I'm gonna grab the top hoop and snap it on just like that. And that is how it would look. So let's go ahead and get this onto the machine. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and slide my hoop on here. I already have my design ready to go, and I'm using this hoop because I'm gonna do 4 different patches, and this way I can do all of them at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and of course do my trace just to make sure everything is within the hoop and not touching or hitting the sides of the hoop or anything like that. And then I'll go ahead and let her stitch out, and then show you the finished result back over at the table. All right, so that looks perfect to me. So with all 4 patches, it's going to be 12,893 stitches. And so that's going to take, I would say, it's going to take about 30 minutes. And actually, I'm going to speed this up. So now it'll take about 24 minutes. So I'll go ahead and let these stitch out, and then I will be back once we are finished. So we have just a little over 7 minutes left, and we're on the 3rd patch stitching out right now. So one more to go and we'll be all done. All right, so our patches have stitched out. And this is how they are looking. So it's stitched out really, really good. Let me grab my lighter because I'm gonna have to clean the back up. So I'm gonna take my hoop off, set that off to the side. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and hit the back with my lighter, and it's just for a couple threads on each one where the start and stop was. So just to get those cleaned up. And on this one. And then we just go ahead and take our tearaway, just peel that right on off. And then I'm going to grab my scissors here and cut each one out. So I'll just cut them each separately into separate pieces and then trim them down. And you can use this fabric for if you want to sublimate on dark colors. It's so much you can do. I mean, it is sublimation fabric, so you know you could take your ideas and run with them. Any sublimation ideas that you have. And the material is really, really soft too. But this way you can kind of personalize, customize, you know, your sublimation patches. So if you wanted to, you know, make them in whatever color to match your sublimation design, then you can definitely do that. That is why I like making my own. I have purchased some of the sublimation patches from Amazon and had no issues with them. I just got tired of just the black, red, blue, white borders that I could find when I wanted different colors. So that's what really kind of prompted me to, you know what? Let me try this and see how it looks. And I've had this sublimation fabric for a while, a long time. And I've only used it for some t-shirts. But you can definitely use it for embroidery. All right, so then now I'm gonna go ahead and cut these down. And I'm gonna be very careful getting right up close to that border without, of course, cutting the stitches. And this will probably be what takes the longest in this whole entire process. All right, and then I will go ahead and speed past this part so you don't have to sit here and watch me cut each of these down. And then I will be back in just a moment. All right, so I finally got everything cut out, and I also put my adhesive backing on these as well. And I did use Heat and Bond Ultra Hold, so this is the one that I like to use. And so this is how the patches turned out. And again, you could play around with it, play around with the shapes. I did digitize these in Hatch, Digitizer 3 software. And so I want to say it took me all of 10 minutes to digitize these. It was really quick. They also have shapes in the software as well that you can use too. So, but this is how they turned out. Make your own sublimation patches. You don't have to buy them from Amazon and just have that standard black, white, blue, or red border on your patches. Customize them and make them personalized for yourself or for your customers. But if you do have any questions about the process, about any of the supplies I use, everything will be linked below in the description box for you. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well as that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching today's tutorial, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.